I done seen some shit that you ain't seen before. I had to keep my head up, cause I needed more. I'm all down for the chips, can't save a whore. I might just shut shit like a fucking door. Can't give no shit about a fucking whore. I'm all down for the chips, cause I need it, yo.
What's up, G? It's your boy Young Draco, you feel me? Back with y'all with another video. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Your boy been gone a little bit. I mean, I've been playing, but you know, it's been a while since I dropped a video. You know, I'm in school and whatnot, so you know, the uploads ain't gonna be as consistent, but you know, y'all keep rocking with me, stay tuned. We're gonna keep coming with the videos. But anyway, man. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about, you know, the do's, the don'ts, the tools, the necessities to playing Onball defense in Proam. Yeah. And you know, I was looking on surfing, you know, looking on YouTube, and I haven't really been seeing that much, you know, videos about this, talking about this, and like how to play in defense. And I know the defensive structure or the defensive controlling is kind of different than 19. It was a little bit more, I'd say, easier than 19, but yeah, it was still kind of hard playing on-ball defense against a dribble head. But I mean, I don't know if anybody can, you know, if y'all can to get used to how to play defense, but you know, if you haven't, then this will be the video for you. So without further ado, man, we're gonna get into the video. This video is from a couple days ago. We played a good team. They're alright. They're a good team. Their name was Alpha, I believe, and their record was like 67 and 19 or something like that. And we ended up playing them twice, and we beat them both times. The second time we played them, we kind of struggled a little bit, but we still came out on top. And I ran with some guys. I ran with a couple guys I run with, a couple guys I ran with before, and then some newbies. And we string together a good team to play a couple games, and we came out on top. You know, we were playing pretty well defensively, and you know, we had our struggles a little bit on offense. But I mean, it is what it is. But without talking too much, man, we're gonna get right into the video, man. So y'all stay tuned in, man. And you know what I'm saying, if y'all like the video, go ahead and leave a like for your boy, cause you know I'm trying to get up there. And y'all, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't subscribed to the boy, go ahead and subscribe to the gang. You know what it is, man. It's your boy Young Draco, man. Stay tuned. Cheat. Alright, y'all boys, welcome back, man. Here we go. Alright, like I was saying, man, the team was 61 and 18 or something like that. Like I was reiterating, man, fairly good team, man. Me and the other lockdown, we had it on lock, man. You know, that's essential too. Playing PNR, man, you know, essential to playing PNR defense, man. You need a good center, and then you need someone up top to hold it down for you. It's a must, because and if you suffocating the point guard and he's trying to go somewhere, he's probably gonna go to the open space. He's gonna go towards. Sometimes he might go towards the shooter, man. You need the person who's on the shooter to, you know, help out. But anyway, man, we're gonna get right into it. All right, man. See you at the first possession, man. The first key when you enter the game, man, is making sure you know who you're guarding. That's the first step. So as you can see, man, we're the shooting guard is an offensive threat, and then also the point guard is an offensive threat. Even though there's so many variations to like an offensive threat, I know one can be highly effective in shooting. One is kind of, you know, evened out in both slashing and not even out, but you know, could slash and could finish at the rim, and then could shoot fairly well. But with an offensive threat, man, you kind of want to, on the safe side, you kind of want to fight over the screens. You don't want to give an offensive threat too much space, but I mean, you want to mix it. You want to mix it up. You don't want your the opposing team point guard to know what you're going to do every time, because if you know, then they can set you up easily. So you know, you want to keep him guessing, because you know, at the end of the day, this is a guessing game. And you want to keep your opponents on their heels, like I was saying. But anyway, as you can see, well, you probably can't see the score, but at this point it's 5-0. We're not getting out to a hot start to be getting our first game against them, and we're struggling a little bit on offense. I'm not sure if my guy Don, who plays the center, or the point guard knew each other before this. And this is my first time playing with the point guard. The point guard didn't. He started off kind of terrible, but he didn't do too bad. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It's just we couldn't get anything going offensively, and they got up 8-0. Then they ended up getting a turnover here, and then he ended up missing a shot. But to start the game, we didn't start too hot, to say the least. But anyway, we ended up picking it up. We actually got back on defense, and right now I'm on the shooter. As you can see, you know, I'm playing a little bit aggressive. I'm trying to play the passing lanes, trying to see if he's gonna pass to me. We ended up getting a little stop there defensively, and at this point we started turning it around. So as you can see, man, they're coming up court. We're in a normal 2-3 look right now for what I thought. As their shooter crossed over, the point guard crossed over behind him. You know, we kind of made it suffocating because they was too close together. You know, so we took the chance, and we got the opportunity to turn it into a transition bucket, man. Because you know, when you're a point guard, you want to be a space. You want the offense to be a spaced out, so you don't have two locks spamming at you. Before I let this play run out, man, this is probably the best situation as a lock. This is the best situation you want to be in. Having the floor just feel condensed for the point guard, and he's running towards the shooter. This is probably the most, like, this is when you want to spam the square button. You want to almost break your square button at this point. So you want to smash that square button at this point because he's right next to the shooter, and you got your buddy over here. You know he's gonna hedge him off, so you know there's nowhere to go. So you should get a steal here. We ended up not coming up with a steal, but we ended up getting a stop anyway. So I mean, anyway, we got something to come out of it. It was a good defensive possession. All right, here's another point I want to touch on. It's anticipating what the point guard's gonna do. See, at this point, man, I know it's something that point guards love doing, and they do it to get behind defenders. I'm gonna go back to the video for you guys. So I slowed the video down for you guys to see. As you can see, he's stringing along some dribble moves coming up the court, and as you can notice, I kind of fed him up, and I set him up for this, and I made him think I was gonna go to his right, but instead I came back to his left. So he stutter stepped and tried to go behind me. I don't know if he was trying to set me up to go into his screen or if he was trying to speed boost by me, but he ended up throwing it behind the back. Right behind the back. At the same time, I was standing right next to the ball, and I ended up causing a turnover, which led to a fast break bucket. Alright, so here's an actual example of PNR defense. So as you can see, he's bringing the ball up court, and I'm at the half court. I'm not pressing at this point, but I want to get to him before I actually get hit with a screen. Or make my decision if I want to go under the screen, which I'm probably more than likely going to go under the screen just so he doesn't get a fresh start to the basket, or a head start to the basket, I should actually say. So the center is already down there, and now it's the shooter who actually inbounded the ball. So the center didn't set a screen on me, so I had a chance to actually get on the ball. See, at this point, I'm right next to the ball. I ended up going for the steal. I didn't get the reach animation that I wanted. He got unplockables, so it didn't really affect him. And at this point, you're gonna see I'm gonna get stuck on the screen. And as you can see, my center is coming from the paint after he was securing the back door. He's switching on to the point guard because I am still stuck on the screen. And at this point, I can either decide whether I can try to fight to get back to the point guard or stay there for the passing lane. See, he anticipated me going back to him and didn't think that I was gonna actually stay there for the pass, and I actually was rewarded in that sense. It was his mistake. It wasn't like I did something great. It's just that he thought that I was running towards him to go and D him up, but instead I was standing there to see if he was going to pass it to his big man who was rolling, and he thought who was going to be open. But anyway, I got rewarded for the steal, and we got in fast break, and we got an open look, which we did knock down. But I mean, that's not the point here. The point here is to learn the PNR defense and just the tips of the defense. Also, that was a great play by Don. I actually want to highlight that play. Like I was saying earlier, there's more than you to a PNR defense. You need to have a center who's on the same page as you, a lock on the same. Actually, all five of you guys have to be on the same page. The rotation's got to be on point if you want to be a great Proam team. So we're going to go back to what just happened, and I'm going to just talk about it just briefly. Not too long, but briefly. I just want to show it again because it was really a cool play. So I went ahead and highlighted Don's in the paint right now, and he noticed that they actually thought it was a steal that the guy has gotten, but somehow, some way he got it back. And the point guard thought he did too, and he ran the floor, which you shouldn't necessarily do in the corners. You shouldn't run the floor. You let the guys up top run the floor, but it happened. And Don ended up seeing that guy getting open on the back door, and he ended up getting a steal. Nevertheless, that was a cool play, and it led to a bucket. So I kind of want to talk a little bit more about the 2-3. As you can see, I'm playing the top right. The point guard is playing bottom right, and Psycho, who's the stretch, is playing bottom left, and Cash, I believe his name was, he's playing top left. And in this situation, you notice the point guard is coming from the inbound. One of the shooters, I believe, is inbounding the ball. The center is coming to screen off Cash so he can help his PG get the inbound. And the shooter who the point guard is supposed to be on, I think he's running to him right now. He's going to be on that hash, and I'm going to be on the guy who's sitting at the logo, so we can all body somebody up and not leave somebody open for the inbound. And right here at this moment, you see how we switch off the defender because he's coming into my zone. During the game, sometimes we were playing match, which I would have stayed with the shooter, and he would stay with the point guard. But at that point, we were switching off because sometimes you get stuck on the defender, so you don't want to necessarily switch off and leave somebody open. And as you can see, I'm on the shooter right now because the point guard currently has a cold sickle by his name, in which I ended up getting a poke ball on the shooting guard, who at this point get a cold sickle too. And at this point, me and the lockdown started getting more aggressive because we seen they both were cold, so we wanted to test our luck, and we ended up just going crazy. At this point, we were getting ample amount of steals, and at this point we ended up running up the score a little bit. And as you can see, the point guard has a D and the shooting guard has a C, and they both combined for, I believe it was like 8 or 9 turnovers. I can't remember, but yeah, at this point I'm pressing up because I'm like at this point it's like who is he going to pass it to, and if you pass it, it's like he can't really get by me because he's going to be slower than what he is. And now we're really, so my bad, it was 11 steals they combined for. And as a team, they have 14. And at this point, we're in their heads because they're kind of scared. They're not scared, but it's like they're probably kind of scared. They're like, these locks, they're spamming me at this point. And they're probably screaming in their party. And you want to just, as a lockdown, you just want to get inside your defender's head and just make him as nervous as possible to run the offense and forget. More so, not even like look to create his own shot, but is more so worried about not getting ripped at this point. And when he's doing that, then it's like you're doing your job, and he's gonna be more prone to throwing more turnovers because he's not looking for his open teammate. He's not looking really to create a shot. He's really looking down to make sure he's looking at his player to make sure he's not gonna lose the ball and he can continue on. So I mean, that's at this point, man, you did his job, and as you can see, man, me and him, we were going crazy. I think I had like 5 steals, and the other guy had 4, and we was like, all right, we're pressing up. I don't know how they got off cold sickle, but anyway, man, if I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video right here, and I hope y'all enjoy the little talk I had about playing Onball defense, playing PNR defense, and such forth. If y'all want me to continue doing more content like this, man, y'all go ahead and leave a like, and if y'all mess with the video, go ahead and subscribe to your boy. More stuff like this on the way, and y'all may tune in to Young Draco on them. Gang.